Most people make a big mistake when planning a date. It's the main reason so many dates feel awkward. And if you stop doing this one thing, you'll stand out from everyone else. So here's what you should never do when asking someone out. Never ask them to spend a huge chunk of their day with you. Don't say, hey, wanna hang out for 5 hours straight? Here's why that's a bad idea. Let's say you ask someone out for dinner and they say yes. Think about it. If you're 15 minutes in and you realize you don't like the person, you're stuck for at least another 45 minutes. Maybe they ordered an appetizer, maybe they ordered dessert, and suddenly you've lost your whole evening. That's what I call a massive waste of time. Plus, it can even look a little desperate, because it shows you blocked out hours for someone you barely know. So what's the solution? Think of your date as having 3 parts. How you set these up makes the date easier, less stressful, and keeps you in control. Let me give you a great example. You ask someone out and say, I'd love to grab a drink with you sometime. That's the first part. Then you give them a few suggestions. Are you free this Friday or Saturday? We could go to this new place or this other place. By giving them options, you show them you respect their schedule. But most importantly, you keep the first part of the date short and simple. It's just a drink. If it doesn't go well, you can leave after 1 drink. No big deal. You've only invested an hour. But if the drink goes well, you can suggest something fun for the second part. Like, I haven't bowled in forever. Want to try that retro bowling place? It's just around the corner from here. Or I'm really glad we got to catch up. It's been way too long. There's this cool art exhibit down by the river. Want to check it out? Or I'm starving. There's this amazing pizza place I've been wanting to try. Want to come with? The key is, don't mention this plan at the start. Keep it as a backup. And this works for 2 reasons. First, you have an escape plan if things don't click, with that 1 drink. Second, if things do go well, it feels natural and exciting to extend the date. The other person will feel like they earned more of your time instead of you giving it all away up front. And this strategy has a nice side effect. It puts the focus back on the other person. When you think about it, most people get nervous asking someone out because they fear rejection. And the biggest reason for that is they feel like they're reinvesting a lot and risking a lot. By asking for a huge chunk of time, you put a lot of pressure on yourself and the other person. But when you shorten the first part of the date and keep it flexible, you remove much of that pressure. Now you're both just meeting up for a short time with no strings attached. And that makes both of you more likely to relax and be yourselves. And that's exactly how dating should be, relaxed, natural, and fun. Now, some people might argue, but Adam, I'm really interested in this person. I want to invest my time. Okay, fair point. But remember, it goes both ways. The other person is probably just as nervous as you are. And it's your job to put them at ease. Plus, if you're really interested in someone, wouldn't you want them to be at ease? Wouldn't you want them to be relaxed in themselves? Because that's when relationships truly connect, when there's no pressure and no expectations. That's when real chemistry happens. Now, let me give you another important tip. Once you've got this 3-part system down, commit to it. A common mistake is to plan this elaborate 3-part system, but then halfway through, if things are going well, you get scared. You're afraid of being rejected, so you cling to that safety net. Don't do that. If you started with a drink, stick with it. Even if you're having the best time, if the vibe is good, don't bail after 1 drink. You gotta keep it simple, man. Or here's another scenario. Things aren't clicking during that first part. You're both awkwardly sipping your drinks. Don't force it, you don't want to waste 3 hours of both your days. If it's not clicking, just cut your losses and end it there. Better yet, if you're still at the messaging stage, use the system before you meet up. Ask them, hey, are you free this Friday or Saturday? We could grab a drink and check out that new pizza place. By mentioning the pizza place, you subtly hint that you're keeping the first part of the date short and sweet. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're gonna say, what if they say yes to the whole thing? What if they want to do all 3 parts? Ah, classic overthinker move. Why would they agree to 6 hours with someone they just met? That's crazy talk. Remember, if they say yes to the whole thing, that's a great sign. It means they're interested and available. And hey, sometimes plans change. People get busy. So you always have the option to switch it up later. But when you start the date with a short, simple plan, you maintain control. Imagine this, you're at the bar having your drink. You're enjoying the music, the lights, the atmosphere. Suddenly your phone vibrates, it's your date. I'm running late. Can you meet me at the bowling alley? Ah, classic overthinker move. What does that mean? Does it mean they forgot about the original plan? Do they not care? Does it mean they want to ditch you at the bar? Well, not necessarily. They might be running late because they're actually still coming to the bar. You have to trust that they're still coming to the bar. Just relax. Remember, you planned this. You know they're supposed to be at the bar. Don't blow up their phone with messages. Trust me, when they get there, you can talk about it. Plus, it gives you something fun to talk about. Hey, sorry I'm late. Traffic was a nightmare. Tell me everything. Did you have a great time at the bar? I bet it was packed tonight. That's how you handle it. So if they show up at the bowling alley, you simply say, great, let's bowl. If they show up at the art exhibit, you say, perfect, let's check out the sculptures. If they show up at the restaurant, you say, awesome, I'm starving. See how simple that is? You just roll with it. The bottom line is you don't need to overcomplicate things. Keep it simple, keep it fun. And always remember, it's just a drink. And that drink can lead to something amazing or it can lead to nothing. But either way, you're just buying yourself another hour. And that hour could be the best hour of your week.